Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is my March collab video for my 10 on the 10th collab. And I have a bunch of participants who are playing along with me, so you'll find all of their links in the description below. So definitely go and check out their channels. The purpose of this collab is just to help everyone that's in doing this collab, just to get a jump start on all of our holiday cards for this coming Christmas season. Now for this month's cards, I kind of wanted to make cards with like shades of green, and I wanted to incorporate either bows or flowers. Now I did give myself themes this year for each month. It's just kind of a little helping hand for myself so that I don't think too much on the cards that I want to make, so I can just see what I'm wanting to work with that month, and it just gives me a little bit of it. I feel like a head start. I just kind of know a little bit better about what direction I want to go in. So I didn't really go with any kind of sketch. I was looking on Pinterest at different Christmas card sketches and layouts, and I tried to look up green Christmas cards, and I saw a few different designs that were cute, but I went and pulled out my graphic 45 paper. What is the name of it? I have used it a couple of different times. I really love this one. It's the Christmas time, and I think it was from this past year. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous vintage images and colors. I absolutely love all of the images and the extra, well, I didn't end up using any of the stickers. I had the sheets pulled out. I didn't use any of the cut-aparts either. I ended up pulling out 2 full sheets of this. This is a double-sided paper, and the back side was a large, like 12 by 12 image, and I really didn't think I would use it for anything, and I loved the back side. It had all of these just cream and green. I loved the kind of monotone color of it. And then I pulled out 1 sheet of this paper. So I really only used 3 12 by 12 papers, and I made 12 cards. No, 10, sorry. I made 10 cards. 8 of them are this same design here, and then I made 2 different ones, just using, but actually kind of messed up, and I just did 8 cards at first, and I thought, well, I'm gonna make 2 more since it is 10 on the 10th. I mean, technically we're not required to make 10. That just is just kind of a cute title, I thought, for this collab when I started it I started doing this a few years ago. But sometimes you make more and sometimes you make less. But I did make 10 this month, and it was all in greens. And the first 8 cards, I used these bows on here. And I actually forgot about having these. I had gotten them from HSN last year. There are red bows. There's 2 different shades of green. There's this darker, like a hunter green, and more of an olive green. It's like lighter green. And then there's this really gorgeous gold in here. So I used 8 of these bows. And the last 2 cards, I did use these flowers here. Let me get them out. These are the Paper Studio Christmas flowers. I've had them for a couple years, I believe. I don't think I got them this last year. And for my ink pad, the sentiment, I just used this very old set. I believe I got it at Hobby Lobby sometime. No, it says Hero Arts. Okay, I've had this for so many years. They don't even stick at all. I mean, they just won't even stick to the backing paper. You can see there's quite a few I have not used, but a lot of them I have used. I just went with the warmest wishes for all of these cards. And then my ink I used was this Clover Meadow by Close to My Heart. I've also had this for a long time, and I just thought that green went really well with the greens in the paper. So I just basically kept a simple design. There was these really cute images of like Santa, and I love this, how it's more steampunk images with the graphic 45. Steampunk and vintage. That seems to be a lot of what graphic 45 is, and I love those. And then it had a lot of like vintage toys, and there was a lot of Christmas trees and reindeer in this pattern here, or pattern paper. It was just a whole 12 by 12, just a variety of different images. So I just cut them all down. These are my card bases I get from Hobby Lobby that are 4 by 5.5. So I just went in 1/8 of an inch with each layer. I used this darker, sort of a very, very dark green for my bottom layer. And then I cut this another 1/8 of an inch in. And then I just took a 2-inch strip of that really dark green, and then this sort of holly pattern paper, and just took that in 1/8 of an inch. Made this little strip across the, I kind of placed it according to what part of the image I liked the best. And I thought that was cute there with the Santa and the little toys here, and the clock up in the, or no, the ornament in the top corner has this really cute little like design on the side. And then I just attached the little bow. They're in the same position or the same area on all the cards. And then a few of my little green gems. And then that's where I stamped my image. I just stamped it on white and backed it with some of the same color of cardstock. I thought this turned out absolutely adorable. These cards are white, so I didn't have to do anything to the insides. So there's the first one. And the next one, the strip is more up here because I love these little images down here. There's the little car and the baby doll. And then that word up there, Christmas time. I wanted that to stand out. This was sort of an ornament hanging down. I just put the strip through the middle. And then put the sentiment there. And I absolutely love these cards. And these bows are not super thick, so they're not like super overly bulky. And then here's another one of this same image, because like I said, I had 2 of the 12 by 12 sheets, so some of these will be kind of duplicate. And there's the next one, that same one, like the Christmas time, and that one I covered up I must have gotten, yeah, I got the strip higher on the other card. But it's still cute. And you can see more of the ornament on that one. And then the next one has just these really fun, like, gears. And you can see part of the word Christmas, and this little candle down here. And then the toys, the word toys up there. There's a reindeer butt. And then the sentiment and the bow and the bling. Gotta have my bling. Pretty much every project I make, I don't think I ever make anything that I don't put some kind of sparkle or bling on it. Then here is this one. A lot of that, like, Christmas tree up there, and a bunch of really vintagey steampunk and just cute little images down there. I love the use of the images of gears on the Graphic 45 papers. This one is adorable. I love that little teddy bear down there in the bottom, and the word joy. And then there's a little Santa with those goggles and the top hat. That is so cute. So there's that one. And the next one, this was, I don't really remember what that was down at the bottom. Well, there's a boat, and that might be like I think there was an elephant and something here. I don't remember, so I just covered that up because I wasn't really crazy about that part. And then here's all this nice imagery up at the top. And then the last 2 cards are, here's another one with the word toys, and then that down at the bottom, and this one with the drums and the rocking horse and the little steampunk looking ornament. And so there's my 8 cards here. So I had that nice little variety of green with the bows. And then the last 2, I just kind of did something different. I was going to use the back side of the paper because I liked the images on the back, but after I cut them down to the size I wanted for I had cut down for this one card. I kind of did sort of a slim line. It's a fat slim line. It's like 4.5, or I think 4.5 wide. No, 4.25 wide by 7.5 tall. And so I had cut the image to fit here. Well, then when I flipped it over, I really liked the back side better. So I ended up doing the green again on this. Let me kind of move this up a little bit so you can see it better. And this, I just like the overall, you can see more of the design from the back side of that paper. There's the word love. Then there are a bunch of these gears. There's a reindeer. And that doll hanging from the tree. I think that kind of looks weird, but it's cute, I guess. And there I just went with the sentiment kind of in the lower center, and then put a flower on each side. And then on the inside I did use white, since I made my own base out of some cardstock. And then this one I just did a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 square. And the inside is white, and there was that cute little bear again, the word joy, and then here is the big automobile. You can actually see that perfectly on this card. This is probably my favorite one out of all 10 that I made. I love the whole design, like just the pictures on here, and then I love the placement of the sentiment on that. So I think this card just turned out so cute. Okay, so here are all of the cards that I was able to create for this month. I made these 10 very beautiful green cards. I happen to really love these are probably my favorite set that I have made so far this year. I just love the paper, love anything graphic 45, and anytime I can get myself to cut into it is like a miracle, because I want to hoard it so bad. But I'm always happy once I actually do use it, because I really like the products that come out of it. So for anyone that's not participating in this collab officially, if you all would like to play along with us, in the description below is a hashtag you can use. It's hashtag 10 on the 10th card collab. Just use that in your videos, and or if you do that on like Instagram, if you want to share on Instagram, and then anyone that's searching up that hashtag can find your cards and see what you've been making and get a head start on the Christmas season this coming year. So thank you so much everyone for stopping by and checking out my video, and I hope you all have had a great day, and I will talk to y'all next time. Take care.